Hey guys, what's up? Dingo Crikey here with commentary on some recent Transformers 5 news, which deals with Michael Bay's role in TF5 along with some details about the film. Okay, so I just want to put out a quick video giving my thoughts on this recent Transformers 5 news, since, we really don't get much news on Transformers 5, and there's some pretty significant stuff here. So basically what we had was a recent Rolling Stone interview with Michael Bay, and basically Rolling Stone's website has an article where they have this story posted, so it's not like a transcript of the interview, but it's kind of like the interviewer, I guess, looking back on his conversation with Mr. Bay. So in the description below, I will have a link posted to the interview, of course, if you want to read the full thing for yourself. But what we have here is basically, for one, a confirmation of what a lot of us were suspecting for a long time now, and that is that Michael Bay will indeed be directing Transformers 5. Here's what he has to say, quote, "I'm doing Transformers 5, is it? I've taken on a lot of work," end quote. Then he goes on to say, quote, "The movie industry has really changed. The middle budget movie is basically gone. They just want these big movies. Transformers, I still have a great time. It's fun to do a movie that 100 million people will see, but this is the last one. I have to pass the reins to someone else," end quote. And then the interviewer mentions that he, reminded Bay that he said this with the previous two movies, as, we're always discussing here that Michael Bay says this a lot. And Bay kind of says, I know, but this really is the last one. And at this point, I really don't think a lot of us are going to believe him, but at least for this one, yeah, he has admitted he is going to be on board for it. And I've been predicting this for a long time, basically ever since Age of Extinction ended. A lot of other people did, so it might not seem like huge news, but there are a lot of people who were still really skeptical as to whether or not Michael Bay really was on board. We had a quote from Mark Wahlberg where it really seemed like he thought Bay was on board, and I believe there was some other news. I believe Stephen Davis of Hasbro also mentioned Michael Bay's name when he was talking about the people working on the next few Transformers films, but nevertheless there are those who are still saying they're going to need an official statement from the studio or something that yes, Michael Bay is the director for the films. And that's good to stay skeptical, but really does seem like he is indeed coming back. I'm going to argue that he's going to be back for Transformers 6 as well, but we'll have to wait and see with this one. It definitely seems like he is back for Transformers 5. Now, I am going to get into some things he said regarding the actual details of Transformers 5, so if you're really a purist, want to stay away from any potential spoilers, you might want to leave at this part. But as mentioned, you can read it for yourself in the article linked below, but he has back and forth with the interviewer about one, a quote, "an underwater rendering of a crashed alien spaceship, then a new dump truck transformer with a cloak," end quote. And this is definitely really, really cool to hear because we haven't really got anything on the actual plot of Transformers 5 other than the stuff that we already kind of knew from the end of Age of Extinction, such as the story was going to take two different directions, one following Optimus and one following Cade and Bumblebee. And this does only tell us so much, but it definitely opens room to more speculation. So we have the mention of the crashed alien spaceship, and that's definitely interesting. I mean, it could be a number of things. There's always the possibility this is just something new they're bringing into the film, and still we can wonder what that is. Decepticon ship, Autobot ship, maybe one of the creator ships that we seen in the beginning of Age of Extinction, but depending on the location, I think it's possible this could actually be Lockdown ship. Now I think in the end of Age of Extinction they just kind of left it up in the air. No pun intended, but it could have fallen into the ocean beneath, or even if it exploded, parts of it could have, something like that, because I would like to see them follow up with that to tie up some of the loose ends of Age of Extinction, have the Autobots kind of investigate the ship, maybe even find Ratchet Spark since Lockdown took it out, maybe he kept it aboard, something like that. Definitely is interesting, or like I said, it could just be a totally new concept. Also, there's a new dump truck transformer mentioned, and he's wearing a cloak, so I really have no idea at this point what character this could be. I mean, as far as dump truck transformers, we've had Long Haul from the films and from G1, and as far as cloaks, like Scavenger and Armada wore one in the first episode in which he appeared, so maybe a recreation of the Constructicons. I'm not really sure on that. It's definitely open to speculation, and I'm going to keep this video short, but if you guys have any ideas, you can of course drop them off in the comment section below, and we can get some discussion going on what we have revealed in this interview. What do you guys think of Michael Bay's statements? Does this really make it seem official that he is indeed coming back, or are you going to wait for a little bit more information? And of course, you can discuss whether you like this or not, the idea of him coming back, staying on board for potentially all of the Transformer films, all that kind of stuff. Who do you think this cloaked Transformer is? New character or someone from Transformers lore? Is he going to be with the Quintessons, Autobots, Decepticons? And what about this whole spaceship thing? Do you think this is indeed Lockdown ship, or maybe just a new concept with some new gizmo as we've seen in the previous films? Drop your thoughts off in the comments section below, along with suggestions for future Transformers commentary videos talking about what was discussed in this video, or other topics dealing with Transformers 5, toys, comics, just Transformers media in general. I was actually going to upload a different video today, but because of this news, I'm pushing that back to Wednesday. But you can stick around for that video if you're interested. It's more discussion on Transformers 5, so it's lots of cool stuff. And then I'm going to have another really big video on Friday, so if it sounds interesting to you, you can follow the channel for the updates, and just keep following if you're already a viewer. Also, you can check me out on Twitter for more regular updates on recent Transformers and Bionicle buys and other cool stuff. Anyways, that's all I have to say for now. Thanks for watching, stay tuned, and have a good one, guys. I'll see you soon.